All right, good seeing you again. As far as the injuries go, Chris Jones won't practice today. Getting better, but not there, ready yet. And then LaShawn McCoy and Matthew Moore, both are still sick, so but getting better. With that, time's yours.
Sorry, I didn't understand. Chris Jones will not practice today?
Yeah, won't practice today.
Andy, given we talked yesterday about your experience at this point, getting teams to the AFC and NFC championship game in your career, what sense of personal, I don't know if it's pressure, do you feel to win it all? I mean, you've done so many things. That's really the only thing you haven't.
Yeah. Listen, Ed, I mean, you've known me a long time. I think more of the players than I'm sitting here thinking about myself and all that. I mean, that's not where I go. I try to get the guys ready, and I try to, make sure I'm ready and then go play. And I don't look at it that way. I look more at the disappointment for the other teams that I've been able to coach and how those kids felt because they've worked their tail off for that amount of time and the other coaches. And then we roll. So.
One of the things that people say a lot about you is that you don't do anything just because it's the way you did it before. Maybe this is piggyback on what Ed just said. Are there some changes that you've made in preparation for this time of year over the years?
Well, yeah, I mean, listen, you try to keep it fresh every year. You learn every year, a little something here and there. So there are subtle little things that you do, and not necessarily because of that. We're trying to, every year you try to win. Every coach does. You try to win the whole thing. I mean, that's what you strive to do. Every player does that, and a few variables that you got to get through to get to this point. So, and then to continue on. So that's those are things that we look at every year, though. Yeah.
And Chris Jones play without practicing this week on Sunday?
And I'm not saying he's not going to practice. He's just not doing it today, but we'll see. Every situation is a little different. I'll just see how it goes and see where he's at. Try not to put him in a position where, obviously that he gets hurt or, hurts the team. That's you got to take care of both guys, the players and Chris. So.
Andy, there's a clip from the game the other day that went viral of Eric Bieniemy standing there calling the plays. Has it bothered you that there's been a discussion or a narrative out there that he didn't call plays, and why has it been important to your career to give that responsibility to your top assistants?
Yeah, listen, we just jump in and go, and I've always been that way with it. I think it's important that everybody's on the same page and involved with it. So I don't really care who's calling it or not calling it. I just want to make sure that it gets called, right? So, and that we've got good plays to call from. So that's where I put my energy.
I don't think many people would be surprised to know that you guys are back in this spot from where you were last year. But Tennessee, when you saw them earlier this year, and they were just a 6 seed, were you surprised that they made it this far? Did you see something in them that day that looked like they could maybe get hot and roll this way?
Yeah, I mean, I saw it beginning of the year. I mean, they've got good talent. They're well coached, and they play hard. So, yeah.
Andy, with the way you guys have practiced on Wednesdays, a little bit lighter, is that something you've gone to in practice before, and why this year?
Yeah, I've done that in years past. So, you just get a feel on your team. It depends on when I do it, but I have done it before. Did last year. Just depending on what week and how you feel your team is.
Andy, when you were 6-4 after the loss against Tennessee, and the manner in which you guys lost, everybody in that locker room, I kind of remember being there, where everybody just knew they were very frustrated, a little more mad than normal. What was it about that game? Was that kind of a breaking point for you guys, or is that something where you look back on and you're like, okay, that was a turning point this whole season, because you've won since when you lost that?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Listen, you learn from all of them, win or lose, but maybe we didn't play the best. Obviously, we didn't play the best that we could play, and they played very well. So and they got after us. I mean, they kicked our tail that day, and so there's a point in every season where you go, hey, listen, we can pick it up. It could be early, it could be later, but that was a point where we probably all took it up a notch, and needed to.
Coach, do you worry at all about bulletin board material? Do you talk to the team about that?
No. Okay. Well,
Coach, what has impressed you about Coach Vrabel and the way that he's been able to, make decisions that are best for the team and switching out quarterbacks and then leading them to this point now?
yeah, he's made some tough decisions. Done a good job in a lot of areas, but that's one of the toughest ones you have to make. So, and both of them are good kids. So it's not because it's disrupting the team that way. So, but you have to. He made a decision where you got to play the best guys at that particular time of the season. That's what he chose to do.
Andy, in terms of confidence, your team is obviously very confident now because of the season, the comeback in the last game. But the Titans maybe is the most confident team right now in the conference finals after causing two upsets. How do you deal with this confidence of your
I just turned over to Larry Tardif. Let him talk to the guys. He's got a great accent.
Brazil.
Oh, you're from Brazil? Good. All right.
I have kind of a different question for you. Patrick Mahomes recently on a list of top 10 most well-mannered celebrities. Is that a trait that you noticed in him through your first meetings with him, or that you noticed in your interactions since then?
You heard he was a great kid and all about football. And so we look at that. I mean, I'm not going to tell you we don't look at that. But again, you never know until you get him on your team. And he's been what people told us he was. Yeah. Let me finish. Give me your question one more time. I slighted you there.
Sorry, about the confidence of your team. Your team is very confident.
Yeah.
But the Titans, Patriots, and after the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
They are very, very confident.
Yeah, they've done a nice job. They've been underdogs in all those games, and they've played well. Good physical football on the road, and we know that we've looked at all of that, and but they've done it and done a very nice job with it.
What qualities or characteristics of this team do you value most?
Yeah, I like the team's work ethic. They get themselves ready. They're not afraid to grind. So there's not a lot of issues. They don't present a lot of issues. I meet with the players committee every week, and sometimes you get things thrown across your desk there, and that's not the case with this crew here. Just kind of handles business, and they enjoy being around each other.
Eddie, if somebody hadn't seen Pat play, how would you describe his arm to them?
Yeah, he's got an active arm. But he's got a good touch with it. So he knows when to heat it up a little bit, and then knows when to put it down and cut down on the velocity. Got great feel. Can throw from all the different arm levels, angles.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.